Hello, live. Just woke up. Apologize. I wanted to see if I can catch some of my friends, like fishing. So I like doing lives at 8 o'clock my time, which is different than different time zone for a lot of my friends that I am now picking up, which I'm super grateful for on the other side of the world. I live in Houston, Texas, um, and a lot of people that I love talking to are sleeping when I'm up, and vice versa. And that's the cool thing about YouTube. You don't really have to be up and there to like comment on people. You could like catch them. They put out their video, and then you can comment on it at a later date. Which is, could you imagine if like life was like that, where so you and I are sitting in a place. Hey, what's up, Janet? Yeah, I'm just like waking up a little late on a Sunday, and I was just talking about like I how cool YouTube is, where you can have like friends in Dubai or Philippines and wherever it is, right? And like it's just about the timing issue, and that's why I try to like I woke up late, and I'm like, oh my god, I still gotta like I want to connect with the people all the way in whatever is the other side of the world. So it was like trying to compare it, like we could do that, and I'll put my video out, and someone in Dubai or wherever they can check it and then answer the and it's like it flows, right? If you have a conversation, it'll still flow. But if imagine if you and I, Janet, were like we were um, saw each other at a grocery store, and it was like YouTube style. I ask you a question, and then it takes you 8 hours to answer, and we're just standing there waiting. I mean, it's YouTube's different. It allows that, and I like it, but sometimes I don't like it. It's just weird, especially like with your good friends on YouTube. You send out, hey, by the way, so and so, did you know that so and so's birthday is or whatever, right? And then you put it out there, and then it takes a while for that person to make it to you because of all their friends. So I like it, and I don't like it sometimes because I have to be patient enough to wait for replies on comments that I had. And those are not like spam comments like, hey, good job, or very nice. Like, hey, I have a question. I need your help with something. This might be cool. Then you kind of have to wait. So I like YouTube. It's pretty cool. Morning. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let me adjust this. Turn this up a little. I literally just kind of just woke up maybe about 40 minutes ago, and I have ADHD, so I take medicine for it. So right now I think I'm 30 minutes into the medicine, so it's gonna slowly start to kick in, and then like how you get like a fogginess. I feel like it's starting to not be foggy. So my thoughts are like, yeah, so eventually it's gonna, which is cool. Yes, right. And I always try to be as careful as possible. With that, your comment there. Um, I don't. I love talking to people, and I think I found a good way in how I approach and talk to people and what they're going through and stuff like that. Because you have to be very, you have to pay more close attention when they put out a video, and you have to pay close attention on. That's what I'm saying. You have to kind of look at the descriptions and stuff, and then you're okay. Let me see, what is this person going through, and then I can. It just takes a little more effort to figure out what they're going through, and then like with your close friends, you can catch it. You're like, hey, by the way, you all right? Because like, yeah, I'm just frustrated. Like, I'm frustrated because I put this stuff out. No one really even reads the description, like Raph was saying, and stuff. You could kind of tell. You could figure out what they're going through by description, the tone of the video. Was it rushed? Was it this? What's the thing? Is it sarcastic? And they're not a sarcastic person. They're like, hey, something's going on with this person. Um, and it's hard. It's hard, and you have to pay close attention. A lot of times when I don't really know, I have to like really think, how am I going to comment on this? I don't want to be rude or anything. You're like, hey man, this is not what I was going for. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Um, so sometimes it takes me a long time after I watch something. I have to think, how am I going to reply to this? What kind of statement do I don't want to look like I am insincere or whatever it is. I always want to feel like I'm paying attention, and sometimes it's hard, and I get that we don't know what they're going through. Um, that's why I like real life, because you can, as we're talking to people, you're okay. Is everything all right? Because their body language will show it. Um, it's just kind of, it's cool. It's just taught me a different way to connect with people, like really connect through words, and yes, the descriptions are. I mean, it's quick. I mean, what I do is I look at it. Okay, this. Okay, I get what they're doing in the description. They're basically dropping lyrics or dropping this, and sometimes they could put personal messages out there. You'll know right away within the first like 5 seconds on the description if it's a message to people, if it's a shout out thing, if it's just this is just a transcript or whatever, or this an actual description of the video. You'll see it, and I mean it's just basically skimming. I open it, click the description, skim through. Okay, this is just supporting material. Oh, this is big. Let me look at this. This is actually something that I should check, especially with my close friends, and I have about 35, 36 of them. Um, and that's the thing, you need to always pay attention to what's going on and whatever they're trying to promote. I'm happy that what is this, I have Raph, and I have this nerd. He just hit 1,000 last night, which is awesome, and he's looking to swap watch hours now, because he said he's gonna go for the 1,000 subs, and as soon as he gets that, he's gonna do watch hours. So on one of my posts, the one with the wrench, because my wrench post, I don't know if you've seen it yet. On my community page, I grabbed this wrench and took a picture, and I said, hey, please go and check out my friend Raph from Allison Pro Jam, or I'll pull my nose off with the wrench. So I'm trying to promote. So there's two things. Like, I have super close friends. Allison Pro Jam and this nerd are super close. I wanna now my mind is like, okay, how am I gonna get this nerd watch time, or how can I help him do that? And then how can I help Raph, who has lots of watch time? How do I get him subs? So there's two main focuses as I'm trying to connect everybody. Um, so yeah, there's a lot going on. Two main focus priorities is my two oldest friends, and they seriously are my actual oldest friends who right away have like connected. Raph, Listen Pro Jam, and this nerd. That's two mains, and then my other focus is connecting. Uh, Connecting you with others I know, because that's just how it should be, right? And that's how small channels could grow and and survive. So yeah, it's things I'm doing is it works out. And I'm doing it. I don't really care about my sub count and things. All I'm doing is I'm worried about my watch time and things. They are so cute, and he is. I don't know if you are aware of how if you would have started day one on his videos to now, there is a storyline all in place, a plan. There's a plan actual for every video that he puts out every day, and it's actually building upon each other as a bigger story. Because he's a writer, he's smart, he's already established um, a whole outline of whatever he has planned to do. Whereas me, I don't. I'm just shooting in the dark. No, I'm not shooting in the dark. I'm just feeling. What I do is I feel out who my people are. Like, you know, um, who are the people that subscribe to me. Who are they? And they are people like me or on my age, and they like the same type of music I like, and they're a little bit interested. Well, they like the music first, and then that gets me more views, and then they kind of like my travel stuff, which is like number two, and then a close second is when I try to cook some kind of food. And I still try to bring my personality when I make the food. So my music, then travel videos, and then food, and then other random stuff that gets a lower view count. So it's almost you got to play to who your close knit people, what they like. And I can how do you and yeah, yeah, I mean I like doing it, but I like to like be me as I'm doing it. And the only way you know what they might want is if you're talking to them, like this. I'm like looking at comments and things like that. Um, that's kind of like the only way um, to know. But yeah, if you're looking to swap watch time, if you have a playlist, um, this nerd is looking for someone. He said he has a proxy, which means I guess it's like me. I guess I have a proxy too. I have a person. I'm about to fire up a playlist for about 6 hours, just giving my MacBook a break. So I swap with four people. I give Allison Program about 6 hours of watch time. I just play one of his playlists. I give another three people about six. So if you don't have someone you swap watch time with, there is a guy who's looking for someone. His name is this nerd. What do I have? Oh, here I'm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. Since you're here, thanks for coming on a Sunday. I just wanted to be here just in case people on the other side of the world really needed to ask me something. But let's see. I'm gonna drop his link. Hey, what's up? Sayo? Angyong sayo, Ethan. I got Janet on here. Um, Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm a little late. I was trying to do this at 8 o'clock my time, 8 a.m. But tell you the truth, I woke up at 9. I was up late last night just watching shows. Um, but if you guys are interested, the two of you guys here, if you want to swap watch time with someone, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give the link of this nerd. He just hit 1K last night, so now he's looking to swap. All you got to do is connect with him, say you are a friend of me, and then yeah, Jionin Ethan Imnida. What does that mean, Ethan? Okay. See, my medicine hasn't really kicked in. I'm looking for his. It's a T. T T. Let me go to the T. Where is he at? There he is. James. I am Ethan. Pretty soon you'll be able to travel. Have you guys connected, Janet and Ethan? Like subscribe to each other and at least said hello. A lot of times like I don't think YouTube cares too much. I mean, if you sometimes when you're busy, you could just connect and just say, hey, heads up. And a good way to do it is like once you go to their channel, watch one of their shorts, let it completely play out, and just say, hey, I was here on the on the Bert's Live or whatever. I met you on Bert's Live. But do you see this? I'm gonna pin this comment. If you guys are looking for someone to swap watch time with, meaning you have a playlist. I know Ethan, you do have one, and I'm not too sure. I'm sorry, I can't. I was watching yours for a little bit, but I've like run out of time slots to fill. If you want, connect with the guy up in the pin comment. His name is this nerd. He just got 1K. For the both of you guys, if you want to try to swap some time of watching, go ahead and just go. Oh, awesome. So I think also Yeet, I did send you his way, and I said, hey, check out his shorts, and they are awesome, spectacular shorts. Um, thousands of views within. I think you go, hey, what's up, Kimura? Yeah. So guys, as we go in, the pin comment is this nerd. He hit 1K. He's one of my oldest friends, along with Raph from Allison Program. Now he is looking for watch time. He is looking for someone to swap watch hours through playlist watching. Go to his channel. It's up on the pinned comment. Connect with him. Just say, hey, I'm a friend of Bert, and I want to swap some hours with you, some watch hours, and set that up with you with each other. And again, like I said, very doing one is very easy. When you go to sleep, just put their playlist on. Uh, okay, that's cool. And yeah, if you wanna swap with this nerd, just make sure like just that you can get 6 hours a day swapping with people, and you'll be able to check if someone's watching. If you open up your analytics, you'll see just little dots going all the way down the line. But yeah, at the top pin playlist is one of my oldest friend. His name is this nerd, and he needs watch time. And are you guys all connected? Kimura, do you have both Ethan and Miss J, or 24 Yeet and Miss J? Let me go ahead and put this. Let me see if I can invite. Hmm. Oh, you know what? No, no, no. Don't do that. Close that. Um, Let me get Kimura right here. Here is Kimura's right here. I'm going to go ahead and put Kimura's thing there. If you guys don't have that already, you might want to check her out. And then let me go to this page right here. Let me see if I can. All right, there it is. Let me see if I could. Let me go to my channel. And let me see if I could go to. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I gotta go to the studio. But yeah. So I hit 500, which is cool. And it's weird. It takes like whenever you're trying to shoot for a mark, right? Like I think it's every hundreds. It's almost as if like YouTube like makes it like such a dramatic thing for you, right? Like it's just not like I wake up and here's 500. You get close to like 500. And thanks, Janet. You're like so like you're I'm like playing around at 480, 490, 4. I'm doing that. It's like bumping up and down. It's like the anticipation and the drama, and it doesn't just do it. Like it just like it messes with you. It's like, oh, it's almost there, and then and it's not like it just happens overnight and you wake up, hey, I'm at 500. It's almost like if they play around with your emotions, right? I woke up on Christmas morning at with 346. Yeah, so it's like when you're trying to hit a goal, fives, and I think YouTube knows. Um, and you're lucky it did happen overnight. But then, and they do go up and down, right? So mine was like da 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 da. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna even look at you, and I didn't really make it a point like, hey, I'm almost at 500, this and that, because like I don't want to. That's my focus is like watch time, connections, and stuff like that. So. Um, I've noticed it bumps up and down, especially if you're trying to hit a goal. So like I know for a fact that once I get to the six, it's gonna go and mess around with me if I let it, and eventually boom, here it is. And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna stick. And you know why? Because YouTube is smart, because they know that people have goals and they have giveaways for certain things. Hey, 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 good morning. Got Renee in the house. Sorry, guys, I just woke up. So we got Renee here. We got Miss J. We got Ethan from 24 Yeet. And then we also have Kimura. I'm not too sure if you guys are all connected, but I'm going to go ahead and drop your hyperlinks just in case. Renee, this nerd, my good friend, has hit 1,000 subs last night. And he is looking for someone to swap watch time. If you want to, his pinned comment is on the top. Let him know that I had sent you and you are willing to swap some watch time, because now his goal is to get some watch time. Concrete cats. That reminds me of my life. When I go on the bed, it takes me 10. It takes 10 minutes for the chaos to stop. So as soon as I lay on the bed at night, the two dogs come like bombarding me, licking my face, and I'm like, boys, chill out. I'm chilling my boys out. Yes, I mean no. What's up, David? What's up? Hello. All right, so cool. We have David here, who had a pretty good. If you guys like trivia, he has live streams and there's some cool trivia. Last night was football, and I'm sorry to say I'm not very, I'm not that schooled or informed about football, but I do like jumping on lives and attempting things. And sorry, David, I had to pop out. I had to go quickly take people to go some grocery shopping. So I'm like, you guys are doing your thing. I'm not gonna say bye. I just kind of dropped out. I like the general trivia part because I can usually get it. But I apologize for dropping out of your live without saying bye. But that type of live is not like, hey, I'm heading out. It's just pop out. That kind of thing. So I don't like doing those type of things and just eating and running without saying bye. But that's the thing. And thanks for. I think I got a point. I got 1 point, and I don't think I deserve that point. Uh, yeah, but I don't think I deserve that point. And one guy was calling it out, like, "Hey, first and last name," and I'm like, "Oh, "You are right, buddy, because you just called that dude out on the first and last name." And I'm like, I was trying to type it, like, "Hey, yeah, so and so has a point. I only said the last name of the person." And but I know that dude is trying to. He's like within the top tiers, and every point counts. Whereas me, I think I literally probably have three total points if it's something a running point status. So hey, what's up, Deb? All right, guys, we got some people in here. Okay, at the top, I got this nerd. He hit 1,000 subscribers last night, and is now looking for watch time. His link, his channel link, is in the pinned comments up on the top. Get with him, connect with him, and say swap out. All right, guys. Let's see. Congrats to this nerd. He's man. I wish I could invite him to come here so he can actually talk about stuff. So yeah, if you there's two people that for sure that you seriously want to try and connect with is my friend Allison Pro Jam and this nerd. And of course, I got main girl here who's been with me for a long time. But the connecting piece, all this stuff, guys, that I've been trying to connect you guys together, like the behind the scenes people are Allison Pro Jam, and then this nerd does help out with like the tech part of it all, right? For me, so there's two people that like help me do this, that connecting. So um, awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and drop some links here. So here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add first because that's easy. So I got Miss J came in first. Let me add first. I don't know. These are harder to connect with. And after that, we got 24 Yi that showed up. And then after that, we had Kamura. And then my moderator, Mr. Pro Jam, is busy today, so I'm gonna moderate this on my own. And we got Kamura show up. Right now, I'm just gonna drop @ signs or channel links. I got Gali, Jordan Squad, and we've got Roscoe. How was the fights last night, Renee? I don't really watch actual TV anymore. So these are all the people on right now. If you want to connect with people, I'm gonna start dropping. Ah, it's UFC, like fighting. I wonder maybe because could it be hmm, were the fights like boring, like a lot of like stand up and weight hit, nothing really too exciting. Hello, Ashra. How we doing? All right, so we got quite a bit of people. All right, so at the top, guys, if you're looking for people who to like someone to swap watch time, that's my good friend this nerd. Here is another one who cannot be here right now, but is basically my right hand man when it comes to trying to connect. Is my good friend Raf. If you don't have Raf, I'm just gonna make sure I put it up. I'm pretty sure you do, but please try to. I'm gonna put this up in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna go ahead and just, um, you know, put this out there. So if you guys don't have the one in the pinned comment, this is the my moderator, my spanner wrench. Uh, ah, wow. Oh yes, Renee. You know why? And here's why I think I know why they're doing liquor instead of the beer, because most of them probably are like wannabe athlete MMA people, and that's actually less carb intake somehow. Like, so a lot of people want to like keep their weight and stuff. They would drink liquor or hard stuff instead of beer that has a lot of carbs, right? If that makes sense. So maybe you should not work those nights because like no, those people are not gonna drink beer. Like they won't because they are trying to keep their bodies in in top shape. And I'm gonna get drunk. Well, not me, but if they want to get to us drunk, they're gonna do it not and taking the carbs. So they're gonna sacrifice some things. Um, cool. All right. So let's see if everybody knows each other. So at top is make sure in the top pin comment that's my buddy right there. That's Awesome Pro Jam. And then the next person I'm gonna go ahead and put up in there is 24 Yeet. If you don't know 24 Yeet, uh, very cool. Very cool dude. He is a senior in high school and he does dancing and he is learning Korean. On the pinned comments, I have my good buddy Ethan. So if you guys don't know Ethan, he's up in the pinned comments. And what I'll try to do is like look at things and you know watch comments, making sure people aren't. Oh my goodness, Raph is in the house, guys. What's up, Raph? How we doing? Thanks for coming. Oh man, I don't know. Hold on, let me check. Okay, so Raph, here's who's here. First one to come in was 24 Yeet. After 24 Yeet, I had oh no, I'm sorry, my fault. First one to come up was Miss J. Then 24 Yeet was second. After that, we had Kimura. After Kimura, I think I saw Callie and Jordan squad, main girl, and then I don't know if I'm missing anyone. And then I had Aishra come in, and then let's see, I at signed a little while ago. Everyone, Kimura, Callie, Rascal Lucy, main girl, Miss J, 24 Yeet, and then Aishra come in. Wow. Read my comments carefully. Thank you for the stuff. Thank you for the 500. And I was just talking about, like we set goals right, and like I'm gonna go 500, and then what it does is YouTube freaks you out. 498, 500, and it makes this big deal about it. And they know, why they do that. And like I said earlier, is because people have giveaways during these times. So I'm like, I'm so sorry, Aishra, with the spanner wrench, I kind of have a full set where I just give it to, I have Raf Allison Pro Jam with the spanner wrench, and I also have this nerd and another person. And it's just something that, like with me, I kind of make it where the wrenches only go to certain people for at this particular time. It's just weird. It's this weird thing that we're doing here. Yes, Deb, I do. My medicine is almost kicking in for my ADHD, but I have coffee, and I am the best dad. What? Oh my gosh! Hey guys, Raf, we got Adriana coming in on the thing. Um, Hello, Adriana. Do you guys know Adriana? Oh my gosh! All right, so hold on. Let me go ahead and start dropping links. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mass drop. Mass drop. I think I can mass drop 3 or 4 links. It is. Wow, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you do not know Adriana, I'm gonna go ahead and drop her link because she's new here. Um, and that is so awesome. Yeah, guys. While I'm doing all of this, I don't. Right now, I am not at all concerned with my sub count. I could care less right now. Uh, What I am concerned with right now is watch time, and that is all. Oh, well, my main concern is to try. Okay, there's two main concerns. This nerd is looking for someone to swap watch time with. Okay, Allison Projam Raf, the blue wrench spanner wrench needs to get to 1,000. There's two concerns. This nerd already hit that for me. Cool. Allison Projam needs to get to 1,000. So my main focus right now, Raf needs 1,000 subs. This nerd needs watch time hours to monetize in some way. And then third focus, connecting everybody. Fourth focus, my watch time at whatever it is. So like that's my main focus. And it becomes easier that way because I'm not like doing things to get I'm not shooting for my own numbers of this. And it's cool. Okay. Bye, Aishwa. I'm gonna go ahead and drop her link, guys, so that you can check her out. Aishwa. Here is the link right there if you guys want to check her out. Main girl Deb, I was looking over the channels and that I'm sub to and I don't see you. Oh my gosh, yeah, guys. Thanks, Aishwa, for coming. I did. Hey, guys, Aishwa's thing is on my link. Who did I have? Adriana. Guys, connect with Adriana. She has some cool stuff. She has travel videos and things like that. She is from Romania, so it's pretty cool. Um, I have her on the pin comment. And then my last one here, I'll just keep that as a thing. Let me go ahead and just go ahead and put. Does everybody know each other on here? And Aishra, I have your pin comment here, so they will be coming for me. Hey guys, if you want to use this, I'm thinking, you know how when I go to people's channels and I could kind of see like where people came from and so and so. I came from so and so, this and that, and then they usually say stay connected or whatever. You could use like code, like, hey, this is so and so spanner wrench or something. Like I got the wrench, or I don't know, something like that. Oh man, if you do try, it will be quite cool. That is cool. All right, so I have Adriana there, and then let me see. Let me see who else. How we're gonna do this? Wow. So yeah, just this is a good way to double check too. Wow. The I'm sure that's cool if everybody in India connects because that's like up over 1 billion people. Well, okay, let's not. Not everybody has devices. Wow, man. My Fab Five people were not connected at one point. Oh no, that's not nice. Yes, we got subs. So Allison Pro Jam just subscribed to Main Girl. Here's a crazy story. February 15, I had Allison Pro Jam and this nerd connect with me, and the rest is history. We're gonna have to. We're stuck with each other forever. Then shortly after, a day after that, was Main Girl and California Karen. Then like 3 to 4 days after that, I got From Sheep to Sheep, and those are my people. What do you mean not nice? Awesome. So you guys are together again. When did we first connect with each other? Yeet, I think we may have connected before them, but the problem like with us is that we did, but it wasn't like a connection where I'm talking to you and like everyday kind of thing. With Alice Projam and this nerd, it was almost like they started talk to, and the goal is, guys, like you may have someone for the longest time and you don't know who they are because it's just like, hey, cool, or you might not check their stuff, and there might just be someone who sub to you that is just off here and doesn't do anything over here. um so you may have been a sub to me first, but you have only been talking like this, actually like talking to me and getting to know me and stuff like that, and me knowing you after the guys, after the fact. Um, so like when I say, Allison Pro Jam, I met on February 15th. From that day, it was almost like automatically talking to each other, getting to know each other. Um, so there's a difference. Like with me, there's the five and Deb and stuff like with this, and then Karen, they would talk, and then like that thing. We know each other, right? I've only recently got to know some things. So very important. If you notice someone continuously coming over to your channel and commenting and having actual questions, you might want to reach out and say, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?" and talking to them, because you'll tell like who's who and who's what. Because some people say, "Good job." Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. But then there's some people like, hey man, what is that thing? That's like calling out to you to say, oh yeah, yeah, by the way, that's this. And then next thing you know, you're 3, 4 deep comments within that person. And that's called engagement. And it's so easy to find. It's so easy to find. When I go to my videos, good job, new friend here. Good job, new friend here. Good job, new friend here. Hey man, I like that song. I used to work a concert. Oh, this person I'm gonna spend time talking to. And then that's it's just like walking down the hallway in school. Everybody's doing their thing. Some people say, hey, what's up? Hey man, did you? And then some people grab your attention. That's life. So YouTube and life are quite similar. You gotta spot it in words, not body language. And I was talking to Miss J about that. Watch hour here to, yeah, and then lives. If you guys can do lives, it does it does some watch time. But if my lives are serving two purposes for me, it's getting me watch time, which I need, and then it's trying to connect you guys together to have something to talk about, so that when you go back to your channels, you're talking and engaging, right? And my goal is to connect someone every time I have a live, and not just to connect like, hey, I subbed you back, and you go off living subbed but not talked to land, because that's not called engagement. Oh, wait, I'm gonna make sure. Uh, oh, and hey, Raf, if you as I talk and stuff, if there's things that come out in these comments here that I need to make sure I'm aware of, can you sign me and just say so and so has a good question, or has something that I missed? Because I usually try to go back and look at your comments of what you guys are doing. And like right now it's a lot of conversing back and forth, which is awesome, and me just talking about what I'm trying to do, and then seeing people and dropping links and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know if he was here, but he may have popped out. uh, I went on his live stream last night and I attempted some football trivia horribly, but it was kind of cool. He will shout you out, fist bump you in there, and actually promote. So this one that I put up, he was here on the pinned comments. If you want to go to David, he lives in Canada. His channel, he does like sports cards and memorabilia. But the cool thing also is not just a lot of, for you guys, it's not about the content that I go to you. I go to you because of you, not the content. So at the top I have that. So if you guys at the top, go and check out the one I pinned up top. Um, Very cool. And just say, hey, I was on the live, and whatever, just have a conversation with them, and make sure you guys are sub to each other. And then who else is there? I know Kimura. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this here too. Man, I wish there was like a box I could put, like, as everybody comes in, here's a link to the box of stuff. It makes it a little harder for you, but it's okay. So that's that. And I'll try to keep it within. Um, all right. Thanks, Janet. Thank you for the first one coming in, because you sat there as. Do you notice how I am now compared to when you first walked in? My medicine has kicked in. Thank you for coming and being with me from there. Hey, guys, Miss J, Janet, she's heading out. Um, it's 11 a.m. right now. I'm Janet. I'm gonna go put your channel link and leave it there so people can make sure they're with you and connecting. 11 a.m. here in Texas. Thanks, Janet. Enjoy your errands. And look, when I get off this, I got to do errands too. So Miss J. Miss J, Miss J. You're welcome, Miss J, Miss J, MMML. There you go. All right. So before I before I remove the pin comment, the pin comment is Callie and Jordan Squad. Very cool guy. His name is David. And you guys, if you want to go there to his channel real quick and make sure you connect with him, he's an awesome dude. Like for real. I'm just saying that. And then Miss J just left. She was the first one who showed up to my live and sat with me and talked to me as my medicine, and I started waking up. Miss J, her thing is there. Go in and connect with her. She's up at the top comments, and then let's see. Yeah, 7 p.m. in Romania. That's perfect time. Adriana, I saw your like. I tried to do some comments or some. I answered some comments this morning, and I read your thing. We're talking about like the summertime and kids are going back to school, and like Honey Bunny doesn't ever go back to school, just like Billy and Rocky. But and I did say, you know what? Yes, they don't. Our pets don't have school. They're always home. Like guarantee you, it's okay. You don't have to find things for them to do. My daughter really, I think she wants a Mustang. She asked it quite. She's like, I want a Mustang now, Dad, with the racing stripe. You know, Honey Bunny will not ask for a Mustang, and Honey Bunny will not drive the Mustang, and you have to be worried about Honey Bunny crashing the car or whatever. Like my son, every time he drives, I'm like, please be careful. Please be careful. And as he's going, my in the back of my mind, please be careful. Honey Bunny. Yeah. So, Honey Bunny, you won't ask for a Mustang. You won't go to school, but you won't ask for a Mustang and other things. You won't date and that you won't do stuff. You won't go, like my son's going to be leaving probably soon to the Air Force and be out of the house and then that kind of thing. So pretty soon, very shortly, I'm gonna go through some changes of my son not living with us, some changes of my daughter getting older, dating. There's gonna be fun times, fun times for sure coming my way. So with our pets, we don't have to worry about those crazy fun times. If you don't have to find things pets to do, then you definitely don't have cats. Or they will get into something. 5. The cats are curious. Um, I could see cats as super curious, and they're okay. So to me, like cats are like the I'm a teacher, right? So cats are those very smart kids in the room that finish their work quickly. And if you don't find something for them to do that's productive, they're gonna do something like me, something bad that you don't want them to do. So that's cats. That's like what cats are. And like if yeah, I they're done with the work. What do you want me to do now? What do you want me to do now? What do you want me to do now? Like okay, just can you sit there and be quiet and just do your thing while I help these people? No, I can't. You need to give me something to do. You gotta give me something to do. They're like okay, okay. Can you help so and so? Yeah, I can do that. Boom, and they're good. That's what cats are. As soon as I think, as soon as you like think they're okay, they're not okay. Like, why are you over there? What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I have nothing to do. You should give me something to do. And that's a cat. All right. So I get what you're saying. That's my interpretation of a cat. Whereas in a dog, they're just come in. They're kind of like the football players, the athletes in the room. They do just enough not to get in trouble. Like, hey, you want me to do? You want me to do this? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Be good. Okay. When you're done with your work, can you just be quiet? Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. That's a dog. Like the athletes in the room, just enough to get by and stuff like that. And always like that, that's a dog. I'm just generalizing there. Um, yes, and I think the exception are smaller dogs. Rocky, he's not here right now, but he's fine to just be back near me. He's fine. Um, but like I had a Chihuahua once. Oh no, no, no! You gotta have something for that dude to do. Like I'm alright. You guys just play, yeah, yeah. Throw the ball, 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 like all day. Throw the ball. You done with the ball? Oh yeah, you gotta be like I'm doing my thing. I have to be petting him. Like it depends. I think on the dog. The smaller it is, the more it needs. The bigger it is, like Rocky, he could just be there, pet him every once in a while. So this is a weird thing between, and I think humans are like that too, but they're just harder to spot. Okay, make sure. Let me see. Make sure I'm dropping links here. Nice. You guys have playlists and things. What did I last put up there? Let me just make sure. Okay, and let me come. I'm gonna drop Komoras. If you guys don't have Komoras yet, and I think I also have to make sure I drop Yeet Man's Komora, because she's always here. I know, and she's probably wanting me to sing some music. I wish I could. Maybe I might sing, but right now in the morning, how you in the morning you wake up, your voice is not ready. Um, so I would sing, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready yet to sing. Um, if I do, I'll try my best because I know I'm hoping that she's not just waiting for that. But hey guys, I'm gonna go put on the pinned link Komura. If you don't have Komura, please try to go to her channel and connect. She's been to most every one of my live streams. Every time I have commented on her video, she replies back. Every one of my videos she's come to and said something, which I was able to say something back. Then she said, "You're welcome." So she's good at being a friend on YouTube, and she's in wait, she's in Saudi Arabia. Ooh, does anybody on here have solar power? Like a that? Does anybody have solar? We'll call it that. You would think that a guy that lives in Texas, where gas is cheaper, would be okay not to have solar, right? Because it depends on where you live in the United States. Gas prices are different. Like here in Texas, gas right now it's a little high. I think it might be at $3.19 a gallon. In California, it's probably like you have to take a loan out to gas up your car. Um, Nice. Yeah, Deb, make sure you connect with her. She left, I think. She went to run some errands. 5.50 for gas a gallon in California. So, I mean, gas prices and power prices are very they are connected in some way. Right? Unless you're wind energy and whatever. But again, most likely gas prices will dictate your power bill, right? So, you would think a guy that lives in Texas where the gas prices are lower than California and or Maine, um, 319 is a bargain. So why would I need solar power when electricity prices should be lower, right? But I'm like, no, I just got to a point where my electricity bill was high. High to me was like 250 a month. And that was like 2 years ago. And I'm like, you know what? And I'm just seeing the steady increase of it going up. And that's just what it's gonna do, it's gonna steady increase. So what I did was I got solar, right? And I got a Tesla Powerwall. So I have a backup. Um, and then I have not paid a power bill since I put it in. Um, I do pay for the solar panels. I pay how much do I pay? 290 a month. That's about a little under $300 a month for my solar panels on my house, and for the battery. What happens is in the summertime, it just wow, I get so much power, and it goes to whatever I give power, and then on the days of overcast, the cool days, I use. But then there's always a credit. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me back it up. Come on, focus. So my Tesla Powerwall is what I'm running with. Right now, it's saying that there I'm generating 11.1 kilowatts of power, go, and it's feeding into my battery right there. And I think it says my battery is, I don't know what's the charge on it. It basically feeds the battery and goes to the grid. This bottom one is going to the grid. So I'm giving the grid, the power company, 3.1 kilowatts right now. And then this app is cool because I can check and see how much I used through the day, how good was the solar. So obviously 11 kilowatts is a lot. It's super sunny and there's no clouds and it's super hot. So cool stuff. I am generating 11 point something kilowatts right now. I am using 4.3 kilowatts. Most of it is my AC. My air conditioning is running off 2.5 kilowatts. The AC is 2.5. If I kick on the washer, that's another, like the dryer, that's like 3 or 4 kilowatts. But on average, if I turn everything single thing on in my house, it will push it up to 9. It's really cool, and I'm a, like more understanding of power and watts and kilowatts. My lamp is a 30 watt. Right, a kilowatt is what, 1,000, I guess. So I like solar, and as you can see, I'm running off 11.2. It's feeding the battery, and then so and so. But I have not paid for power. I've been paying a little under $300 every month, and that's just to have the panels, which are expensive. But I'm happy. I'm so happy that I made the decision because some of my people that live around me, their power this summer, because it's so hot, $700 for power. And I was glad I made this decision because I don't want to pay 700 for power. It's craziness. So I do have that. Um, wow, €2 in Romania for the gas. What's the what's the dollar conversion on the euro? I get you, Maine. You know what, Deb? What I do is if I know I'm busy, or I'm doing something, your community pages, guys. That's a good way to put out messages. Like if you look at my last post, I basically $1.10, so it's two. Is it 2.20? Is that? Yeah, so I Deb is saying she's busy, so she's like, "Hey, if I'm behind on the videos, what you could do is on your community page, you post, "Hey guys, I'm quite busy right now. I'm gonna be getting onto the videos and stuff," and just leave it at that. And then there are people that check the community page. Deb, my community page, the last one I said is, um, "Hey guys, I'm gonna pull my nose off with the wrench. You need to subscribe to my good buddy Allison Projam, who has helped me with the connection piece. You know, and I revamped and I re-edited it. Raf, if you want to check it, because like as you may know, I'm trying to connect all of my people together like this, and I wouldn't be able to do it like without my spanner wrench guy, Raf, right there. Like for real, there's no way I could have done this without Raf, Allison Projam. So like there's two focuses right now for me. I need Raf, Allison Projam needs to be at 1,000 subs. Like he really needs to. That's on my mind. Like how do we do that? How do we do that? And then this nerd needs his watch time. And then also, and right now, California Karen and Deb are sitting right under 1,000 too. So there's a lot of focuses. But again, I can't do this without Raf's help. And then it's like, hey, I need to get him his 1,000. Because he's got a lot of engagement, things like that. But then he just needs the sub count to go up. So if you're not sub to him, make sure you are. One Yeti state dollar is 449 kron currency. So I'm trying to go back. I guess it's good, right? It's better. That's better than Texas, like as far as gas prices, right? Mm. Hey Deb, remember I was saying like, you know what, Raf? that I when you put that up, if I reach 1K subs, I'll fly everywhere on a big party. I like me hearing that. I know for a fact that that is a true statement that you will do that. I know it. Some people just say things like, "Oh yeah, that's yeah, that'll be great." Like they're just pipe dreams. I know that that is something you will do as a true statement. 100K subs. Oh, check this out. Okay, guys, super important. I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, this is important. Okay, so this what I'm about to tell you is super important. So, um, someone recently emailed me and they asked me to look at their dead channel. Okay, like, hey, look at my channel real quick. What's going on? How come no one's coming and engaging? There's zero comments. This channel has zero comments. Is dead. It's not moving at all. There's 2,000 subscribers on that channel, and it just died. So I'm super important, guys. Like, listen, you can have lots of subs, right? And you can have 2,000, but the channel is dead. No movement. Um, no engagement, right? So in here, be careful. You need to have not only sub count, you need to have this, or else it'll be dead. You'll have many subs with nothing happening. And that's what I need to tell the person, like, it's dead because you never had anybody to talk to. You just put stuff out. Um, and that's scary, right? Like, wow, 2,000 sounds cool. I wish I had 2,000, but it's a dead channel, um, because you need to communicate, and that's what I need to tell the person. Um, so everyone here is pretty good. We're talking, we're good, but just don't because I know when Raf has 100,000 subs, whoa, he's gonna have to figure out ways to make sure there's engagement too. And at that point, it's a handoff to a team. You're gonna talk for me, but you know what? Don't 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 respond to don't respond to Allison Program and Adriana and Deb and these people. I'll do that. You respond to everyone else. That's probably what's gonna happen, right? Like I'll have this team. Just respond to all the new people, and I will respond to my people. And that's an easy handoff, I think. But be careful because I subbed your channel with over 150 subs, but each video only has about 1 to 2K views. Yeah, and that's the problem. It's the lack of engagement. I think you need both. Um, Somehow, it just seems, because it's like small. It's doing, roar, and as you grow, you lose pieces of it, I guess. So yeah, be careful. Just make sure you are still talking to people. So, cause yeah, it's it was Kag. Kag told me Kag is not a new YouTuber. Kag has been putting stuff out, but then it's just pieces of less engagement. It's like tutorial pieces on people that just need to look at it. Okay, let me see that. Cool. Like every time I look at a car video, I don't say good job. I just like, let me see how I'm gonna fix that. Okay, this is how you take that out. Okay, cool. I don't say thanks. I just look at it. So, like a lot of the tutorial videos and things where you just need it real quick, I don't say anything. There's hardly any things on it on like a tutorial. It's like in class when you're teaching, a lot of times you have to pull the engagement out of the kids. As a teacher, when I do a lesson, if I let it, I can just talk the whole time and the kids will get what they need. And maybe someone might ask a question, which is, I don't like that. I'd rather where I'm talking, then I stop and we do stuff, and it make them ask me a question. Like, hey, whoa, what do we do with this? You gave what do we do with this? Ah, that's a good question. You're gonna take that and you're gonna do this, and then like, and then they do that, and they're like, okay, now that we have these two things, now what do we do with it? You're gonna talk to that person, and then you're gonna ask them about that thing, and that's engagement, right? Where they're just sitting and listening to, like, what do I do with all these pieces? Then you drive it. You basically drive what you want from it, and that's teaching, right? That's what I've learned. Um, People you never sub to are on your list and you never sub to them back. Mine always fluctuates. Okay, so you have any notice in your total sub count is way off. It may be. Yeah. And so Deb, I think when at the higher your rate is, because you're like around the 900 range, right under 900, the harder it is to track. Um, but with me, since it's only 500, but I've been doing a pretty good job at reflecting and looking and tracking. I don't know if you see this, but I track. Raf has this list because he has the blue wrench, the spanner wrench. He has the key to the city, my city. All of this is everybody has subscribed to, right? And I basically just follow up and check and things and just make sure if I have these people should be seen on my stuff too. So, and I kind of track it and I kind of know what my count is based off the conversations I've had with so and so. Cool, Kimura. You do have Raf, right, Kimura? Oh, you guys, if you don't have Deb, main girl, I'm gonna go ahead and put her thing up there. Main girl. I wonder what Rocky is doing right now. Oh. Yes. Don't do it. Don't do it. See that email right there, Renee? Don't do it. It's a marketer. You guys see that last comment? I'm gonna wait. Let me pin her comment. Because do not do this unless you want to get yourself into something. Okay. Do you see? So Rascal and Lucy put, I just got an email on my to the email from someone I don't even know wanting to do something so and so forth. That's the pinned comment. It looks somewhat official, but be careful first. It seriously looks official with titles and things like that. Um, it's a telemarketer on social media platform. And they're basically going to say, let me look at what you got. I'll look at your analytics and I'll tell you what you're doing wrong. Tell you for this amount a month, I can give you subscribers and they're going to be organic. And next thing you know, it's like, okay, um, you're a dead channel. Like, I mean, that's just my view of it. I've seen many emails like this on the pinned comment to me. And you know where I see it a lot is I see it on my LinkedIn. I see it on my other platforms that I kind of use, and then on emails. Sir, by the way, I'm so and so. But I mean, be careful, guard yourself on that one, on that type of email that you get. Am I and they are either wanting money or hack my account. And so I'm very leery. You should be. Am I right, Raf? With what I'm saying about be very careful on this. It's just basically a telemarketer that looks official. Correct. And Raf knows what he's talking about because we both do vidIQ and all that kind of stuff. And they may be trying to get your personal info, or even if they don't really want to help you. It's going to be where they're going to get some money for something they do for you, which you can do for yourself, if that makes sense. Because you could do whatever they said. Okay, so they're going to look at something or SEO on my SEO on my videos, and basically you can get that same. Yeah, just you get that. I mean, it's basically yes. You got to be careful of the crooks, and what crooks do is they basically take advantage of what you do not know, right? I don't know a lot about things. I don't know how to. I would wish I could get more. I could play someone's playlist here and do that. I don't know all that. So if someone's like gonna put that out here, I might fall for the trap. So Renee, if you don't know, you can ask, right? Like I look at my analytics. You know who knows a lot about analytics and time and how much you need? Raf knows that. Just ask him. You know what I'm saying? We don't need people to tell us like, yeah, you need like I don't need people to tell me I need more subs. I know that. I don't need people to tell me that I need to get my watch time. I know that. How much I Raf, how many watch hours do we need a day in order to keep our 4,000, which is all we really kind of need. Was it 11 hours, Raf? We need a day. So if we want to say we all get 1,000 subs, how many watch hours do we need a day to keep within be good with YouTube to hold our monetization status? Is it 11 hours? And I think it. Okay, so see that? We don't know this. How many hours a day do we need to keep 4,000 views in a year or 4,000 hours a year? 11. You know who knows a lot of this stuff? Raf knows it. We don't like if you don't get scammed when people email you, you don't need all this. Raf knows a lot of stuff. And if it's a tech issue, even though he's a silly guy, James knows it too. Right. So, I mean, like, ask first. Yeah. Yeah. Both Rascal and Lucy and I are in Texas. Hey, welcome back to Ashira. I dropped your channel link before you left. Um, and then, James, he knows a lot. He seriously knows a lot about tech. But I'm telling you, he's like very busy. And I like how, like, because I asked him, I said, hey, so and so, when I get to so and so, are you going to help me how to do the short master stream? And he's good because he's like, I'll tell you a secret of this. It's this. He's like me. I don't give you the answer as if I was your teacher. I'm not going to flat out say, hey, this is this. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to try to get you to figure it out by giving you little clues. I like that. I don't want people to just tell me, give me a clue. Ah. So he has his ways. All right. Maine's going to take Sophie out. And while she's taking Sophie out, I'm going to go drop Deb's link on here. Oh, let me see this. Okay. Bert, they will not subscribe though because they're first subscribed and afterwards they unsubscribe. Oh, you're talking about so Aisha, you're talking about people that subscribe to you and then they unsubscribe? Okay, I'm looking. They will not unsubscribe though because first they subscribe, afterwards they unsubscribe. Is that what happens to you a lot? People subscribe and they unsub? I'm trying to understand the question. Oh, okay. So here's why I think that might happen, Aisha. So you get people to sub, right? And you're saying they sub, then all of a sudden they unsub you. Um, Here's why I think that might happen. Just based off like when you come to my videos and you comment, I think you need to put more, right? Um, you need to like reach out more to the subs, the people that are with you. It can't be just like one word or emojis. You kind of have to like spend slightly a little bit more time with the people and talking with them. Like what I do, I'm going to talk to you, right? So you got to engage. It's called engage or have a conversation or talk. Um, and if you do that, they will want to stay with you, if that makes sense. So yeah, you seriously want to talk with them because if you talk to them, they're gonna stay. But if you just make a comment where it's just weird, or don't comment, a lot of people are like, okay, they forget. Uh, hey, what's up, Steph? How's it going? Let me go ahead and give you guys Binky Bunnies. But yeah, Aishra, you will get that if you go do massive. You do a lot of live streams, Aishra, right? And when you do it, it's just open to everyone. Everybody gets blue spanner wrenches and stuff like that. And then it's not like sometimes it's not too personal. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, it's hard. I mean, you're gonna pull in stuff, but you don't know if that's gonna stick. They're gonna unsub you and stuff. Maybe they're just there so you just for you to subscribe to them, and they get stuck on you as you're subscribed, and they unsub you. So there's people like that. Uh, all right. So guys, I got Steph that just walked in, or welcome. I put her channel link on top. She's very awesome. She is from um, the other side of the world. Hi. I got Kimura here. She hopped in. Get it? Did I play on words there? Yeah. So at the very top, we got Binky's Bunnies. Very awesome person. And again, guys, like with you, when I visit you at this point, most of you here, I visit mainly to visit with you, right? So I have a lot of different types of content, but then in the end, it's not about the content. Like for instance, if like say Allison Program decides to change his whole format of the channel, and he wants to do right, just say Raf Allison Program. So you know what, guys, I'm changing my format. Allison Program are tired. They're on strike. They don't want to get filmed anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and my channel is gonna be about charging blocks and how to properly stick charging blocks in the wall. If he changed his channel format to doing that content, I'm still gonna come because it's not about the charging blocks for me right now. It's about the person behind the content and stuff, and of course content too. But it's about you and what you do. If you make a connection, I'll support you, Raf. If you're gonna change up your format and do something on charging blocks, I will still come and I'm gonna talk to you, even though I know how to stick this in the wall. You guys get it? I mean, that's the thing. A lot of it is about the person. Um, but yes, we have Binky's Bunny Steph up in the house here. And who do we have now, Raph? Just make sure that people don't get left out. If I don't, I just want to make sure I drop links and stuff. You are correct, Adriana. And remember when I first met you, Adriana, I was like, hey, hi, bro, how's it going? Yeah, like 1,000 people here, so and so. And that's like, oh man, you need to connect. Let me introduce you to some of my friends. Remember, I was like, you need to see some of my friends because they're awesome. Uh, so which is good. I'm starting to see more people come over to you and visit, which is awesome. Then to find out, oh man, these guys are all cool. It's cool people. So it's about like the people that you pick up and the conversations you have on stuff. Um, which is uh which is also Aishra, right? She's good live, right? But she needs to take that to another level when she gets out and comments on other people's videos, and then when they comment on you, you have to be more. You have to be very like personal with them. You got to get to know them, and you got to actually make actual friends. Um, which I try my best, and then once you make those friends, you connect the friends. Um, and it grows. So, who are your true friends on YouTube is the question. And right now, Raf is talking about our backstory. We've only known each other since February 15th. We've never seen each other in person, but we know lots about each other because we talk a lot. Um, that's a lot of people in all the parts of the world. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anybody's stuff here. I'm gonna add just to make sure I get everybody here, and then at, I'm just doing it as my end here. Boom. At Mexico. At Mura. At Mean Girl. At Aishra. Wow, you got stars in yours. Did I get Rascal and Lucy? I very should talk to people in Japan. I have to use Google trying to put some of the videos that come from Japan. They are. Yes. The videos that I see coming out of Japan are just like, what? Like the, the effects, the transitions, the this, the that. It's like, wow, the cinematography. I was like, wow, that's some craziness. Hey, Adriana, thank you for coming. Hey, what's up, Kag? 501. 501. Thanks, Kag. Hey, Adriana, thank you so much. Hey, guys, make sure you can check out Adriana's channel. She is from Romania. She does travel vlogs and things, and that it's very nice channel. I'm gonna go ahead and put her thing in the list as she leaves. Hey, guys, we got an actual new person here. We got Margaret from Florida. Berta, thank you for your support. Thank you. Um, Thank you, Margaret. And then if Margaret goes to your channel, you are going to see a different tagline. I think it's Clever Angel, right? Um, Tag in Margaret. Am I right, Margaret? Clever Angel? I think. Cool. Let me two things I gotta do. Adriana, I'll put her thing, but I already posted it up. Margaret, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tag your channel link on the pinned comment so people can connect with you. Okay. And then yes, she if she goes to your video, she's gonna be called Clever Angel. She's from Florida. She's a cool person. Uh, I like the one. I'm trying to figure out what kind of bug that was on the hood of the car. I if I don't know what a bug is, I don't touch it because I don't know if it's poisonous or whatever it is or some alien creature. But I'm still like trying to figure out what bug you put there, Margaret, on the car. I was like, dude, I've never seen that. That's crazy. Um, cool, Allison Program. And did you guys just connect yesterday, Margaret? Yes, guys. Allison Program will help you with a lot of your YouTube question needs. Hello, Kag. Awesome. He is super awesome. Uh, he's the one of the very first people I met on YouTube, and he is super awesome. I'm all about the connection, right? And if you guys went to that post, I would not be able to do all this connecting of people without Allison Pro Jam. His name is Raf. He's awesome. He makes this happen for me right now. It's like he's my spanner wrench, the blue moderator. But more than that, he's like more of like a like keeps me motivated, helps me out. I'm helping him out too. We help each other out. It's a very good friendship that we've never even met in person, which is totally awesome. So I'm glad you guys connected. Um, so let me get Margaret from Florida, and I'll put your link up there before I forget. Okay. What's up? Hey, Raf. I know you're replying back and forth, but do you think you can you drop Margaret's channel link so I can pin it? Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, Margaret from Florida is cool. She goes by it's Margaret from Florida, but when she comes to your channel, it's gonna be called Clever Angel. This is her channel right here. I in the pinned comment link. Go ahead and connect with her, and then not like don't just say hey, what's up. No, like connect. Just say hey, I was on the live stream, this and that. Have ask a question, whatever it is. But go ahead. Hey, Deb. So yeah, on the top channel link posting is Margaret from Florida. She does kind of like crafts and unboxings of things. She's in Florida. Sometimes she'll do a short on some kind of weird bug that's on a hood. It's pretty cool. So she is on top, guys. The pin comment that I got from Raf is on top. Margaret from Florida. She is clever angel. Let me just make sure I'm saying it correct. Clevenger. Why did I say clever angel? My mind is seeing it. Clevenger. And then Margaret, if you're wondering what the age group of my people are that are here, we're all around the we are all around the mid 40s to like 60 range. That's my demographic. Mid 40s to 60s range. And then we have some young people that come through. Then the young people that I do get are like Ethan are old souls, we'll call them that. 250 years old. No questions. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find out. So no questions, Bert. Trying to figure out what Deb is talking about. Cool. So yeah, I put Margaret from Florida's channel link on top. And again, yeah, most if you're wondering, most of you guys here are within around mid 40s to 60-ish range, but then all of us are within the same like Steph was talking to her, most of us are we have the minds of youngsters living in old bodies. And then the youngsters that I do have, and I have like three or four maybe, they're older souls that are good at connecting. They're past they're way past their time as far as how to connect and stuff like that. You can, Deb. So, did you want to ask a question for me, or did you want a question for a particular person? This is open platform. Okay, is it in general? Okay, so here's how if you want to get my attention or Raf's attention, here's so that we can drive the conversation. You could I'm gonna send you a message, okay, Deb. Um, okay. Do you see my thing there, Deb? And then you can ask your question. See how it said at main girl, here's how to get a person's attention. You basically put the at sign and you start typing like Allison Pro Jam. And then after that sets up, click the little thing and then say here's my thing. And then it basically gets their attention. But what did you want to ask? Ask away, Deb. Oh, speaking of which, thank you for reminding me. Oh, like I mean, just say you know how we're like, oh, that's right. That is right. Because lives are longer than a 1 minute video. Like this. Okay, so trying to understand the thing as I set up a playlist for one of my friends here. Um, I oh, that's correct. My fault. I guess you're only on a laptop. You can add sign people. Um, lives are longer than a 1 minute video. I'll tell you. So not sure to answer, but I will answer on like what on time, right? So with my videos, my long videos, I try to keep it with below 8 minutes. From 3 to 8 minutes is when I put out. Um, I do shorts, but then I'm like, I like doing lives and videos. With the live stream, what I'm doing, by the time I'm done, I'm probably gonna have 15 watch hours after this is done, thanks to you guys coming and commenting and doing all this stuff and spending your day with me. So I'm gonna get like 13 to 20 hours on a live stream. So I'm working on my watch time. Um, yeah, so we are watching lives are giving them longer watch time, at least 30 minutes to. Yeah. So like as you guys are here, it's helping me with my stuff. As long as someone is here, it's gonna count it as a view per minute. And I'm just telling you, I've done lives. Every single live I've done, if I want to add average out how much time I'm gonna get watch time from all my live streams, I'm gonna say 13 hours, and it's going up, right? So every single live stream I make is giving me 13 hours just by being on right now. So as soon as I'm done, I have that 13 hours. My last live I had was like 20 hours. So that's crazy. Yes, live streams are fantastic, right? Remember what I told you? My main goal. There's my main goal. Raf needs 1,000 subs. You need 7,000 subs, and California need 1,000 subs. That's a goal I need to make. This nerd needs watch time. My goal is watch time. I think I'm doing. I'm able to do all of that in this live. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's connect. Let's go do this. Hey guys, you need to make sure you go to Allison Pro Jam. He needs 1,000 views. Deb, here we're gonna get this. Let's get this. Get some people connected with you, Deb, so we can get engagement and so and so. So this right here is gonna get me for sure, on average, 13 hours just from this live right here. And Raf, we need 11 hours. Raf said we need 11 hours every single day to make that 4,000 count. So lives are the best. Each live stream, yes, on average, I'm getting 13 hours, which is fantastic. That's not even including all the watch time I'm getting from my video. I did Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Right now, I am sitting at, with that video, I'm sitting at 64 views, and I think I still need my people on this side of the world to watch it. So, in the end, my main videos are pulling in, let's see, all my music stuff. If I want to just average it all out, it's about 200 views on the music videos before they die and they go somewhere. I don't know where they go. So about 200, um, which is good. I mean, it's something to start with. And I don't know how many hours it pulls from there, but my lives are the ones that give me lots of hours. I like lives because I'm doing this cool stuff. Right now, I'm just setting up a playlist that I'm running for someone. How are we sitting down, Deb? If your butt has been laughed off. All right, so I've started that playlist watch thing. Let me see. Okay, who did I put up? The last top. Okay, and then I'm going back on the things to make sure. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, guys, make sure when I'm noticing like so and so done that you did subscribe to them, but then it doesn't end there when you subscribe to them. You need to go back and talk with them and make a connection so that you don't have a dead channel. Uh, Subscribers are good, but you do not want like so many subscribers and your channel be dead. Dead meaning you didn't like talk to people. You know, you need to talk with them, you need to converse, you need to check them, you need to do all this stuff. It's almost like planting something in the ground. You can't just throw the seed on the ground. You gotta do stuff with it. Water it. You gotta do all this. You gotta check back on it. You gotta make sure no one gets it. the birds don't like scratch at it. It's like you can't. You gotta like connect, I guess, with the people. And if you aren't, we'll put this here. Make sure you guys are connected to my spanner wrench, the spanner wrench guy, the actual best spanner wrench person ever. And I've seen spanner wrenches out there. Make sure you are connected with. Oh, no, sir. you, you, you are the spanner wrench master. But yeah, if you're on here right now watching, make sure you go to my pinned comments, click on that, go to Raf's channel, Allison Pro Jam. Make sure you say, you're here, connect with him, and all kinds of good stuff. Oh man. Okay. It's weird. It says 6 are here, but when I look at participants, maybe it's just calling the thing here. Like, and I think I'll stay on for another like 10 minutes. So 12 o'clock my time. I'll probably get off and do my Sunday thing, my shopping, my stuff. That's a funny one. Oh my gosh, you came in right on time. I have about 10 minutes. Good morning. Good morning, Myra Lane. Just saying hello, giving you a thumbs up. Can't stay in chat. Okay, Myra Lane. What I'm going to do is, hey guys, Myra Lane's here. I know a lot of people are busy on a Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and drop your channel link so that the people that are on here can come and visit with you. And hopefully you guys can make a connection and subscribe to each other. Not just like sub and forget, but connect and, build our channels together. So buying space if you don't have her. Oh, super important. Myra Lane, on mine, if you look at the pinned comments on top, please connect with this person's video. His name is Raf. He's awesome. He's been with me. He's connecting people like me. Please visit that video if you have time for that. But I'm gonna put your channel link, and when you have time, go ahead and look back and see if people coming through. Because I know Sundays are probably very, very tight for you. Okay, copy. Right here. So this, oh no, that's not the one. Let's remove that. Okay, buying space. Almost put the wrong one there. Okay, boom. All right, so the replaced comment is buying space. That's Myra Lane. It's probably very busy on a Sunday. But check out the one on the pinned comments on top, guys. She just popped in. If you want to make a connection, I just put one up on the pinned comments. And then as you're doing that, I'm still trying to read all the account names and questions and stuff. Oh. Thanks, Raf, for explaining, because I didn't really know what that meant too. There are burner accounts you have. Like, mine is like I guess the burner, Raf, would be my BertsBEATS support channel, would be like my burner. I have another channel which I do nothing with but just support. And I do that so that I can still connect even though YouTube like blocks me and thinks I'm a bot. Because I do a lot on my stuff. I connect, I drop links, I go through, I check things. It doesn't like what I'm doing. I guess YouTube wants to be the one to connect you with its algorithm. So when you try to start connecting people, it throws a red flag. Yes. Yeah, and the email's best, Deb. So you can actually ask like more in-depth personal questions and stuff like that. And then we can answer it. And if you guys that are still here want to ever talk to me with a question that like is too long for a chat. I'm gonna go ahead and put my email right here. Fine. Here's my personal email for those of you that are still on. If you ever want to email me, you'll go to my primary. I check my email all the time. I'm actually checking it now. I know I probably checked it 20 times as we were talking here. So my head turns right this side. I'm probably checking the email as I'm doing all of this. You're welcome. Wow, I have 50 emails on my social. Um, so if I go to Gmail and I hit my social, because you have social and some other nonsense in your primary, I have 50 emails on my social. Those are basically replies off comments I had made on people's videos or replies that I had made on someone who commented on my stuff. So if you want to reply to people, I usually go and just go through all my emails and reply that way. Sometimes you can go to notifications, sometimes you can go to comments, but sometimes you'll miss it. I always hit it when I go to the social part of a Gmail, and it's all the replies of videos that I commented on. But it's my way of keeping organized. And I hate that I need my email to be zero count. I don't like any emails like just lingering. It's my OCD. So hey, Rob Wilson from vidIQ has congratulated me for 500 subs. Check it out. Let's go see what Rob Wilson has to say about it. My 500 subs. Isn't that your favorite dude, Raph? Rob Wilson? So, Raph, Rob Wilson, here's what he has to say about what I had just done. Well, actually, he just gave me this. Thanks, Rob. So, Rob had given me 500 achieved August 6th, 2023. Rob Wilson. How personal is that, Rob? Rob Wilson has wrote me a very personal letter saying I got 500 subs. Thank you, Rob Wilson. You are the best at communicating. You are a flat out people person, and I really appreciate your heartfelt message to me getting 500 subs. A certificate of participation is what he gave me. Rob Wilson. We do. We all need to be able, I'm still working on where I'm still trying to get Raph to do one too, but I want to be able to share a live stream. Like there's got to be a way where there's like 5 6 people get watch hours split between them on a live. I know a channel has to host it, but how do we do that where we can split the hours? You know, I want to split these hours. I don't know how we do these things. We're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah, like what he said, you could host it. Um, and like I was telling Raph is, um, if you host it on like a platform like StreamYard and you don't want to talk, you don't want to be the one to like talk about stuff, just invite me. I'll come and talk. I'll talk about Rob Wilson. Like, guys, for real, Deb and Raph, if you want to do a live on a platform where you can allow me to come in and say stuff, say words, I'll do it. And we'll do it. We'll just be a connecting thing. It's the same thing. We're just basically connecting people together. That's what we're going to talk about. We don't like it's really requires like literally I just wake up and I say, let me do my thing. What's my agenda? Connecting people. You guys create a life where I can come in and talk about stuff and I will do it. We'll talk about Rob Wilson. Yeah, that's the StreamYard which I hosted. And I think he figured out a way to stream it off his channel. But I'm not too sure. But I know for a fact that like if you did one on StreamYard, and basically what's gonna happen is like you do one and you send an email, and for me to get in, I open it up through the email. Hey, what's up, Kimura? We're talking about live stream hosting and stuff. But I don't know, Kimura, once you get your like, we have this thing called vidIQ, and basically this guy sent me this congratulations, and yeah, for 500 subs. Hey, main girl, do you have Kimura or Deb? Are you subscribed to Kimura? You guys know each other? You did, right? Thanks a lot, Rob Wilson. A bot saying boom. And that gives you the right to criticize people? Yes. Deb, do you have Kimura as a friend, a sub? Let me go ahead and put. I'm gonna put it just in case. So Kimura, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna put main girls there just in case. So you guys are having conversations about things. Kimura, let me go put hers because she's here. She's just sitting waiting. Uh, she comes to lots of my lives. She's very. Kimura. Oh, let's do this. Let's connect you guys real quick. I'm gonna let me go ahead and drop Kimura's there. That way you guys can connect. Okay, so I'm gonna replace this. There you go. So that's Kimura's channel. If you click that, the last one, I'll put it in the. I'll pin it. So it's on the blue, the pin one. If you click that, you go to Kimura's channel. She's in Saudi Arabia, and she does exercise videos. And then Kimura, main girl, Deb is gonna check your channel. Make sure you guys connect. Thank you for sticking around, Kimura. You still there, Kimura? Let me sorry. That might be the last connecting thing we gotta do here. All right, let me close this out. Thank you, Rob Wilson. And then let me go here. Water fountain. Oh, every time I hear the word water fountain, I think of Mr. Deeds when it like he goes there and there was a water fountain in that one place and it had Hawaiian punch coming out of it. Like a water fountain with Hawaiian punch, Mr. Deeds. And then Renee, you have Kimura as a subscriber, as a friend. Awesome. Yeah, and then I just got to make sure I like go through and just make sure people are connecting because the goal today was, if I can come in and I get like one or two people connected with each other, that's the goal, right? And then cool. And then and all of you guys are connected with Allison Pro Jam, right? With our good friend Raph, who's personal friends with Rob. Let me just find his name because I keep forgetting his name. Where is that thing? Rob Wilson. Yeah, he's friends with Rob Wilson. That's how I feel most of the time. Mhm. So, guys, if you have questions about Rob Wilson, you want to know more about Rob Wilson and the life of Rob Wilson and his thing, please, go to, you can check out Allison Pro Jam, Raf, and he's got the backstory to Rob Wilson. Yeah, I think Minger, what will happen is one person will be credited with the watch hours. The host will get it. Well, as far as me, I mean, as I do mine, and on the it gets a lot of hours. So, and I don't mind. And the goal for my thing is to connect the people. So, if I jump on yours or whoever it is, and that's what we're talking about and connecting, that's cool. Or if I jump on yours where you have your people, I don't even know if they're connected to me. So they may come and connect to me. So, that might be a cool thing. Oh, all right, guys. It is 12:07 p.m. here in Texas. I am gonna pop off. Hey, Raf, thanks for coming to the morning, well, afternoon-ish live. I'm gonna probably try to do one tonight, at 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna probably do one, and I'll try my best to be done by 10 my time, just so that we can, it's our purpose. Maybe we can get them connected. And my goal, I mean, is I feel, was this live successful? Yes, I was able to connect two or three people together, maybe four, maybe five. And that's the goal, right? You can't connect everybody all at once, but it's slow moving snowball rolling down a hill to become like this crazy avalanche. Yes. And that's the goal, right? So the goal is for Allison Program to get to 1,000. The goal is for you to get 1,000, but you also need the watch time. Same as Karen. Um, this nerd needs watch time. He's got 1K. And I'm gonna get my watch time first before I hit numbers. But before all of that, I want to connect all of you guys before all of that happens. You can open it when you time play playlist. Yes, which I do. Which I do now. Like I can pull and run a playlist here. But guys, I am gonna go and do my Sunday thing, and then I'll be on at 8 o'clock. 8 hours from now. Um, we will get there. Slow, slowly but surely, we're gonna make it happen. And Rob Wilson is gonna know this. So tonight's live, I'll put it out there on the community page. I'm gonna name it all about Rob Wilson and stuff. Thank you, Raf. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I will see you at 8. Okay, I'm gonna name it Rob Wilson Rules. See you guys. Connect with each other. Do your thing. I'm gonna go do my thing with my family for a little bit. Don't forget to unplug for some time. Unplug for a little bit. Leave YouTube with it, and don't forget to do real world stuff also. Okay. Thanks, guys. Peace out. See you at 8. Thanks, Raf. Thank you, Kimura, for sticking around. Good night. See you all later.